Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. Good afternoon and welcome to our extraordinary beer channel.
And we're outdoors.
Sorry?
We're outdoors today.
We are outdoors today because it's come across a little bit summery.
Yes.
While we can, we will. And today we're I don't know what we're doing really. We're trying a beer.
It's silly.
It's a silly beer to try, but Nigel will tell you what the beer is.
Well, it is. It's only one can we're going to do, but it's a monster.
It is.
A 1 litre can of Faxe lager, and it's 10% ABV.
I haven't the faintest idea what this could be awful, in fairness.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're doing it for you, the viewer.
I'm a little bit nervous about this one.
Yeah, me too. I think we'll have to take this slightly gently.
Or get rid of it as quickly as possible.
Well, yeah, no, we can do that. Well, come on, let's not F about.
Should we crack it open?
Let's crack it open. Come on.
I'll fire up the beer can.
Fire up the can. And while Nigel's doing that, I will tell you that the Faxe beer comes from the Faxe brewery in Denmark, in the town of Faxe. And they do several beers. They do a lot of soft drinks as well. But we're concentrating on their 10% quality extra strong beer.
Well, that looks lovely.
Does it now? Right, okay. While I was doing that, while you were doing that, I beg your pardon. Talk to me. What have you got?
It's a summer beer. I do feel we should have really drank it out of the can. It's a sort of park bench beer, isn't it?
It kind of is.
So,
no, I'm not going to do that. Not before we've started it properly. Well, I mean, it looks like lager. There's no particular aroma.
well, you got that sweet malt. I reckon this is going to be quite syrupy, but I'm going in.
Go on, let's go. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
No, I'm pleasantly surprised. It starts off very, there's a lot of depth of flavour in that. Oh, that is not bad.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, it starts off quite light, then you get a bit of a syrupy, swampy area in the middle. Then you get some quite nice aftertaste at the end.
Let me go in again. Yeah. Even on the second mouthful, some of that syrupiness has dissipated slightly.
It has. We're hardening up now, that's why.
That's what yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised. But then again, I've not drank a really strong lager like this for a long, long time. I went through a phase at college of having a couple of tins of Tennant Super before I went out because it's cheaper.
Well, I remember when
just now call it pre-drinking. Drinks thing, yes.
Pre-drinking. That's like pre-planning.
Yeah. And it was horrible back then.
Yeah, it really was.
And that's what I was afraid this was going to taste like that. It
I was
probably does. It's probably I'm just used to it now, though.
it's really I because as we know that the Kestrel Super Strength, the Tennant Super Strength, the Carlsberg Special Brew, all have that dark, syrupy, treacly taste,
Yeah.
and they're really quite unpleasant. But this still retains a lot of flavour and lightness that you would normally find in a lager.
You've still got the syrupy thing. If this hadn't been ice cold, this would be hard work getting this down.
Oh, yeah, I put this in the fridge probably about 6 weeks ago.
Same here.
I think it's about cool enough.
Well, just let you know where we got this from. We got this in B&M Bargains. I happened to see it. It was just before Christmas, so but I didn't get any. And after Christmas, I went in and got one, and didn't have the courage to drink it. And then we thought, I suggested to you that if you go and get yourself one, we'll have a session.
Yeah, but obviously because of the geographicalness of beer, I couldn't find any. So thankfully, you brought some down.
I went back and bought another one. I got it down to you, and but I went in there to get one for my brother-in-law the other day, and they were all gone.
All gone.
And left.
I am going to just try a little bit from, just for comedic effect.
It's for research purposes.
Oh, imagine sitting on a park bench with that. You'd get looks, wouldn't you? Poor lads, they look so nice.
But yeah, it's just unusual. You don't see 1 litre cans that often.
You certainly don't, no. Yeah.
They did another 2 beers before Christmas. They had another 2. They had lager and a bitter available at B&M, all in litre cans. I got a tin of the lager, as you have, which I've got down to you. The beer had gone, the bitter had gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've not tasted the lager yet. We might have to do that later.
We might well have to.
Or I might not feel like it after a litre of this.
I think we should be very, very responsible.
Yes.
One should always drink responsibly, of course.
Isn't that, is it called an oxymoron?
I think you're right, yes.
Because it's like the adverts would gamble responsibly. Gamble that's not responsible. So how can you do something which is irresponsible responsibly?
You can't do that. That is an oxymoron.
Yes.
Defined. Yeah, it feels weird supping on a load of this beer and then just topping it up again. The same.
Why not yet? No, I will just top it up. Would you buy this again? Oh, you didn't buy it in the first place, but
no, I didn't.
Go buy this.
No.
No, I don't think I would again.
No. It's not horrendous, and it's certainly, like I said, not in the same ballpark as the Kestrels or the Tennants or Carlsbergs, but it's also not in the same ballpark as plenty of others, like the Budvar and the Estrella and stuff like that. We did a tasting session a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? Actually, probably before Christmas with lagers. Which
we will repeat for this channel in some variation at some time when it's sunny weather.
Absolutely. And we've had some absolute beauties, but this is okay. I can feel myself feeling a little bit.
At the moment, yeah, I can feel it hitting me already, but it's actually got quite a creamy head.
It has.
what can I say? It's beer. It's strong beer.
It is strong beer.
And if there's a job that you want doing, this, I suspect, would do it for you.
I think, yes, you're right. Yes. Where are we? Yeah, it's like a never-ending can.
I know.
I'm feeling slightly oppressed now.
I just want it over.
Yeah, blimey, I'm feeling really quite bloated already, and this tin still feels quite heavy.
I tell you what, shall we have an intermission?
Should we do that?
Yes. Hello, welcome back.
We've been through a couple of sips of this beer. It's becoming increasingly hard, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, I think a little 330ml can of this would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Unless it's 3 times that.
And I still haven't emptied my can yet. And I've still got a pint left in my... Oh, I'm going to hate this by the end.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's getting harder and harder to get this down.
Yeah. It was it was an experiment.
Yeah, and we are committed to science.
We are committed to science. You, viewer, now have all the information that you need as to whether or not you make this purchase or not yourselves.
You don't. This is a challenge, really. It's not really. Do you buy this for pleasure? Or it's like the ice bucket challenge.
It's like the ice bucket challenge. It's like trying to eat an entire teaspoonful of Marmite, which is never pleasant and always ends up with somebody throwing up.
Never tried that. And I don't
Haven't you? Oh, I'm sure you must have been there for sure. Someone had, surely.
No.
Oh, a couple of us used to go out and get drunk and then come home and just get a spoonful of Marmite and eat it. And then throw up afterwards.
I remember my younger brother, after a night out, we went back to yours and he was just looking for alcohol and he got a bottle of cooking oil in a posh bottle and he thought it was...
Did he?
He went, oh. Yeah, he didn't like that. That was very funny.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah. But yeah, kids don't do that.
No.
Don't eat Marmite.
Or drink cooking oil.
Or go out and buy a can of Faxe, 10%.
Well, I think go out and buy it, but have lots of friends to share it with.
Yeah, don't keep it for yourself.
Preferably 3 other friends. So you've all got about 250ml each, which I think is the optimum amount.
I think you're probably right, yeah. I'm beginning to feel bloated. Unpleasantly so. My head feels okay. Although I do have a funny feeling that if I try and stand up, my legs might not work.
No, I can feel the alcohol taking effect. It's brutal.
Although,
yeah, this is an endurance challenge now, not
yeah. Oh, geez, I've just emptied my can into my glass.
You finished? Oh.
No, I've just emptied my can into its glass and I have a full pint left.
That's my can empty.
Oh, blimey, you're well ahead.
Well, the intermission, I necked a glass there.
You did neck a whole glass of it, which was, I thought, slightly irresponsible.
which was quite impressive. And I thought, I wish that had been on camera. Yeah, can we go back to proper beer episodes?
Don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, I am feeling quite tipsy, actually.
Now, you see what I did there? Oh, jeez. I took a big chug. Oh, I'm not feeling great for it. But it's a question of wanting to get it out.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. So I thought, well, I'll just chug the rest, but I can't bring myself to do it yet because I've done it once.
No, it really does. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So to sum up on this, I'd say, don't. I'm not doing this one again.
No. It's not just volume. The volume is quite.
If this had been a little can, we'd have done a beer review on that on a little can, and it would have been probably quite favourable because that first glass was all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
you're feeling very drunk now.
I'm not feeling too drunk, although I started saying yeah, like yeah. But I do feel a bit ill.
Gone quiet.
I'm quiet because I'm going in.
That's impressive.
Sizable chunk.
Just to put this into context, how long have we been going, Anders?
What, doing what? This
session, how long?
we've started about half an hour ago.
Okay. Now, bearing in mind, this is a litre. This is like 4 cans of Stella.
Yeah.
Alcohol equivalent. So 4 cans of Stella in about half an hour. That's good going.
Yeah.
And that's going to have an effect on you.
It has. It's made me want to cry. Oh, this is becoming really quite unpleasant.
Go on, push through, Anders. This is for science.
Yeah, I'm not far off.
This is to help the consumer. Though I know what's going to happen. You're going to get blokes watching this and don't do it, but I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
It's 100%. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of beer.
Totally should.
That's why we've done it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bought it. If that had Faxe 6% on it, I wouldn't have bought it.
No.
7. Well, I might have done. It's a litre can. Of course I was going to bloody buy it.
It's a fascinating thing, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. Oh. I'm really not having a very nice time.
Just imagine if we'd done a video, 4 cans of Stella, half an hour, go.
Yeah. I seem to have lost
that
control
would
of
have
all
been
of my
easier.
consonants.
What?
My consonants, they've all disappeared. It's just become a string of vowels. And yeah. We've got supposedly a can of 5% in the fridge.
We've got a litre, and we're not going to do that on this video.
We're not doing that on this video.
No.
We're not doing it today either.
We're not doing it today.
No.
Fair enough.
Generally, I'm really struggling. This is really unpleasant. It really is. It's making my nose run.
It's putting a body on the line for the consumer.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Just
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it's, 2 seconds.
oh, impressive. I'm gonna have to get rid of mine now. Oh, I had a flashback there to teenage parties from yesteryear.
Right, I've got to go and be ill. So, I'm thinking we should draw a close to this. We've both finished our beers.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that's a good time to end it. And our advice is don't get it.
Don't, unless you're surrounded by family and friends.
And you want to share the love, share the drink,
Yep.
share it around, but do not get it.
Do not attempt it by yourself. It's a stupid thing to do.
But if you're a bloke, you'd see it as a challenge.
Yeah, do. Yeah.
But be
If you're a bloke,
stupid.
I would get a couple. Not by yourself. It's not, you know. But I'd get a couple, share them between your friends. You're gonna have a banging night. Don't have a whole one. Just no, don't. Right, we're going to end there.
Anyway, you've got to do your thing.
Oh, we're going to do that. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you. And good night.
Good night. Game over. Bye.